Yeah, it was good. Yeah, good to get back. Obviously, get back on the pitch at the training ground. We had a good 2 weeks in Arizona as well. So yeah, building up nicely.
It's nice to be home for a few days too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's nice to be back and back in your own bed and back in your own house. So you know, it's always nice.
At this stage of training, what's going through your mind, and what are you working on?
Fitness. Trying to get fit, ready for the season. I think you know, not trying to push yourself too much, trying to manage how to get fit. You know, personally, you know, it's been a lot of years of doing pre-season, so it's, you know, managing what you need to do to get ready for the start of the season time it comes around. So you know, we're having fun and enjoying it, but you know, working hard at the same time.
What has training been like this time around with new coach under Gio? How has his style maybe been different? Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, you know, it's not a million miles off of what Caleb was doing. Obviously, he likes a high intensity and pressing game and likes to pass the ball a lot. So you know, it's not a million miles off what we were doing before, but you know, it's just freshness and newness and something to get used to, and you know, the boys are enjoying it. Do you think there'll be any changes or things that you guys are having to adjust to in terms of style of play? I
don't think so. That'd be a question for him. I think you know, we've been working on playing out the back and trying to work it through midfield and get it wide. You know, not a million miles off what we was doing with the last gaffer. And you know, what time the season comes around, you know, obviously things change team to team. So you know, we'll just see how we're going.
Joe alluded to this a little bit before. You got the first session in Tucson, then second session, this middle section. How important is it to have this time back here at home in this sort of familiar surroundings with your families? And
it's very important. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's tough being away. I'm used to it, obviously, but you know, I know for the boys it's tough being away from family and kids. You know, you miss them, and it's nice to be back home and familiarise yourself with being back here and being in your own bed, being in your own comfortable house, and it's nice to get this week back before we go back to Arizona.
What's the contrast then too with having the time away in Tucson and the importance of bonding while you're there?
Yeah, obviously it's a, you know, majority sort of like a new team. You know, obviously there's a lot of new players that's come in. You know, Gio's come in and brought new staff as well. So there's a lot of time spent together where you get to know each other, good and bad. But you got to part with it, and you know, we'll bond and get the team together and be ready for the start of the season.
You guys, among the new players is Julio, obviously another center back coming in. What's kind of the competition been like, you know, adding another good guy at that position, just creating a little more? Yeah,
I mean, there's always got to be competitiveness, obviously, in the team. You know, we had it last year. I think everyone's had it throughout their careers. So, you know, adding new players is always normal on the off season. So, you know, he's coming in, you know, fresh, young, and looking to push for his place. So, you know, us older guys, or people starting at the minute, you know, have obviously got to watch our backs and play well.
And he said he feels like he could learn from you guys, having some veterans in you, and Larry's there. How do you feel like that relationship's building?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, obviously, you know, he's got a little bit of a language barrier, but you know, football, there's no language barrier. You know, in watching us and us watching him. You know, I'm sure he's coming in to watch what we're doing and learn a bit, obviously, about the league, and you know, any way we can help or I can help, we'll be looking to do that.
And when you mentioned language barrier in general, do you think having Gio around, kind of communicating different languages, maybe has helped at all, bringing the team a little bit together despite that language barrier? No,
I don't think so. I don't think, obviously Gio can speak Spanish and speaks that type of language, but when you're on the pitch, you know, there's no language barrier. Everyone knows how to pass it, how to score, and what way to go, and left and right. You know, you don't need to speak in English, Spanish or French to know that. And you know, we were working hard on a training pitch to sort of know people's trends and weaknesses and strengths to go into the season. So no, I don't think that helps or doesn't help. So you know, it's just one of them parts of football.
Wonderful.
Thanks very much.